Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. Today is September 4th, 2019. Hope everybody's having a great day today. All right, so today we're going to go, all right. I know I've been dealing with a few people lately that have been going through a lot of issues, and they're really, really good people. But sometimes we need to be reminded on why we get put in positions that we are in. And sometimes we forget the reason why we're in those positions. You know, other times we think that it's our fault. Sometimes we think that we're the cause of these problems. What we neglect to see, or what we can't see or abide by, or what we don't always understand is that these issues are not our own problem. They are not our fault. We get put into situations that we can handle every day. It's just that for some reason, we think that we cannot handle these positions. We can't handle these problems we're having in our life. There's nothing in our life that we can ever put ourselves in that we cannot get through. It doesn't matter where we're from, doesn't matter the color of our skin, doesn't matter what a religion or age or creed or culture is, okay? There is no situation that we can get in that we cannot get out of. The only difference is we've got to be a detective, and we've got to look at why and how we can get out of the situation. Now, here's the kicker. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take time. And it's going to take sacrifice on our part and the parts of others in order for us to get out of those situations. So why do we put ourselves in the situations? Because something inside of us that we forget puts us in those situations knowing we have to get through the challenge. Knowing that we have to adapt to our surroundings, and that if we do not do our best to get through whatever situation it is we need to get through, whatever the next project is in our lives, we're not going to be able to get through it all. We challenge ourselves without knowing it. We put ourselves through difficulties without being aware. We start arguments in order to basically get through another situation that's a lot greater than those before us. Now, does this happen for everybody? No. Are there bad people out there that do bad things for bad reasons? Yep. Are we ever going to be able to figure out everything in life? No, we're not. But you want to know something? The day we stop mocking people, belittling people, putting people down, stop, accusing everybody and taking responsibility for our own actions, is the day that we'll be able to get through everything. Each and every one of you matters. And the reason why you matter is the same reason why you put yourself in difficult situations that you do not know how to get yourself out of. You put yourself in those situations so you become better. We're always constantly moving forward. The human race moves forward. Each one of us moves forward. It doesn't matter what the color of our skin is or what our religion or race is. It doesn't matter if we go through hard times. A lot of people always say, well, what about those people that are suffering over in Africa and all those people that are struggling in all these different parts of the world? You're right, they are. But they too are put in the situations that they can get out of and that they can get through if they try very, very hard. And the thing about it is, those that have it easy right now, unless they start becoming harder on themselves, one day they're going to find themselves in that type of a situation, and they're not going to know how to get out of it. They too are going to, it's just a circle of life, man. It's a round robin adventure in each and every person's life. It doesn't matter about religion or where you come from. We all have to look at ourselves as in we need to get through this. And what's the next activity after you belittle somebody? What's next after you embarrass somebody or create drama in somebody's life? You feel good for a couple minutes, then you feel bad. The whole idea is, in life, no matter what the struggles are, it's to get through it in the best possible way. It's to basically get through it and come out and do more for others so that they will help you get up, okay? Every time you quit, you give up, and you stay inside your little box and you do no good for anybody else, how's that helping out the world at all? How are you moving forward by doing nothing? You're not. And if you're so scared and in a shell to do anything, then you really got to question yourself. What can I do better? What can I do more? Where can I put myself? And if you're in a society where there isn't very much struggle, then you need to find struggle so you can make yourself better or help those that are going through a struggle. Sometimes that's kind of what the best thing you can do. I know a lot of people think you can just throw money at anything. You can't. Oh, you could just go and do it. Guess what? Even as much physical activity as you can do is not going to help everybody. Take the wealthiest people on the planet Earth. Take all their fortunes and go give it to everybody else. And what do you got? Same situation. People struggling, people not knowing what to do, people not knowing how to invest, people not knowing what hard work pays off, people not knowing how to plant crops, people not knowing how to water their gardens, people not knowing how to feed their family or children because everything was given to them. And then when you do have a little bit better than everybody else, still basically going back and helping those that cannot help themselves. And in the end, we all have done our part to help each other. Why do you matter? Because each one of us is a cog in a wheel. We all are important. We all make a sacrifice. We all have a position. And if the machine goes out of whack, it affects every single one of us. That doesn't mean we can't move up in our social status. It doesn't mean we can't do a little bit better for some other people. You know, people with wealth actually end up going out and spending more money on others. Bill Gates has given away his own personal almost 2 or 3 times now. But because he makes wise decisions and choices, he's been able to get it back. So do your best. Somebody else in your life. Matter to yourself. Be proud of who you are. And if you have so many struggles that you hate everything and everybody around you, but you're able to get out of it, be proud that you were able to get out of it. And if you're in those situations right now, remember there is a solution to every problem. You have to figure it out though. Nobody else can figure out your problems for you. And you can blame the entire world for all your problems. And you can be as stubborn, belligerent, and talk trash as much as you want to. Still not going to change who you are. Still not going to get you out of your situation. And it's still not going to make you feel better over a long period of time. Do good for yourself. Be a better person. My name is Jeffrey Jansen, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you later. Bye now.